Hello everyone, back with another video, as you can see, because you're watching the flipping video. The table's already prepped. I've already got all my ingredients there, and it's because I want to take this video a bit more seriously, because today I'm going to try and make Gordon Ramsay proud. How am I going to do that, you ask? No one asked. I'm going to do that by trying to make a perfect beef Wellington. Beef Wellington is apparently one of the hardest dishes to make, but I like throwing myself in the deep end. I like challenging myself. So yeah, that's what I'm going to be trying to do today. That's the intro done, thank God. That is my least favorite part of every single video. I'm going to try and tackle this dish. Hopefully it's not too violent, even though this is a beef Wellington. All right, I'm just gonna quickly speed run these ingredients, show you what we have, and then we're gonna get to cooking this ASAP. Fresh coriander or parsley, one of them, they look the same to me. They're both green and they have leaves. Black pepper, fine crystal salt. I got this one by accident. I was trying to get crystal meth. Some turkey rashers, some thyme, rosemary, puff pastry, British chestnut mushrooms. Is this a British dish, by the way? Is beef Wellington a British dish? We've got some unsalted butter, garlic cloves, shallots, which is basically a fancy onion, olive oil, flour, and milk. And last but not least, I left this ingredient last because this is the most important bit, a beef fillet. For this, I'm gonna try and use a video recipe because people always get onto me about following written recipes and I always get them wrong. Hopefully this comes in clutch because there's actually a tiny chance Gordon Ramsay is actually what. Hey, Gordon Ramsay, if you're watching this, shout me. What do you do? Not Chef's Kitchen, Hell's Kitchen. Shout me for Hell's Kitchen, and I'll show you what real hell looks like in the kitchen. So yeah, I'm watching this video by a guy called Joshua Wasteman. Hey, this video is 9 minutes long. The time is currently 6 p.m. Let's see how long this takes me. I'm hoping to be done by 9:30 p.m. But knowing myself, I'm gonna be done by maybe 9:45 p.m. but in 3 days. But okay, this video is titled How to Make the Perfect Beef Wellington. Gordon Ramsay, eyes here.
And Gordon Ramsay, if you're watching, this is for you.
Wait, so this is like a double Gordon Ramsay watch, because this guy just said, Gordon Ramsay, if you're watching, this is for you. And I'm saying, Gordon Ramsay, if you're watching, this is for you. So Gordon Ramsay, if you are watching this, ignore his video, pay attention to mine. We need to allow this to cool down to room temperature. So we're gonna put that to one side. Step one, we need to work on our mushrooms and we need to chop them up into tiny pieces. Gonna wash the mushrooms. Wash the mushrooms here, washrooms. Also, another thing people have asked me is if this chopping board is a family heirloom. This is actually my first chopping board that I ever bought, and I'm a very nostalgic person, so I end up just hoarding stuff for a very long time. And it's not just with the chopping board, like anything that feels nostalgic to me, I struggle to get rid of it. It's probably unhealthy. Now that I think about it, this is probably bad. How often are you meant to replace your chopping boards? What was that? What, you don't need to? Okay, I'm gonna carry on hoarding. All right, cool. I'm gonna do one more because we're running out of space on the chopping board. As you can see, there's not much room. Also, I know it's quicker to do this using a food processor, but there's one slight obstacle when it comes to that kind of stuff. I don't have a food processor. I'm processing the food right now. I am the food processor. This is a nice little close-up angle. Ow. Bro, this is why I need to buy a food processor. I feel like I'm in the 1800s once again. I swear, I feel like a caveman once every single video. At least once every single video. So the reason why this needs to be proper thin is that the network for the AI chatbot inside my brain just lagged out, bro. We want to chop this into like small pieces because we're going to turn this into a paste. Bro, this is step one. Why is it already taking so long? Also, my hair, I can't even see you lot. Like, I'm looking up and I just can't see where you are. I also just realized that this is, what? I also just realized that this is bad cooking etiquette as well. You're not meant to have your hair in your face because then it could get in your food and your beef Wellington, and then the customers are gonna have beef Wellington with you. Also, I'm cutting my hair very soon. I say this every single week and I've been saying it since last year. You know, the reason why my hair gets long is not because I'm like, oh, let me grow it out. I just can't be bothered to go to the barbers. Back to more pressing matters, the flipping mushrooms. I think one more round of and then we're done. All right, next up, we need to get our shallots or shallots. We're gonna put our mushrooms in here to set aside. There we go. These are our finely chopped mushrooms. Next up, I need to clean this table because there's not mushroom for mess. That's the third mushroom joke I've made. I'm just a fun guy. Sorry, please don't report this video. Oh yeah, one thing that I actually mentioned in my last video, but I mentioned at the end, and obviously bare people leave towards the end or in the middle or now, actually. If you're leaving now, make sure you close the door behind you. Anyways, what I was saying is that there's a section on my YouTube channel called Community, I think. And I found it the other day. It's basically a part of my channel where I can like write posts and updates. And I discovered the other day that I can open it to anyone. So now, oh, people have already posted on it. Hey, you lot that posted on the community tab, you're real ones, because I didn't expect anyone to post on it already. But yeah, basically, it's now open to anyone. You can literally post whatever you want. So the floor is yours. If there's anything you want to see in particular, if you just want to verbally abuse people on the internet, cyberbullying in Urdu. But yeah, anyways, I thought I'd let you know now because last time I said it in the end of the video and I think a lot of people just missed it. Okay, cool. Next step on our journey to a perfect beef Wellington. Don't quote me on that. We're gonna need some shallots and some garlic. 3 finely chopped cloves of garlic. Squish it, cut off the edges, And the skin should come off very nice, very easily. Gordon Ramsay, I know you saw that. Shout me if you need a garlic chopper. We've got our 3 garlic cloves. Wait, I'm just gonna chop them all together with the shallots. Brother, I did not mean to get this many. I was meant to get only like 1 or 2, and they're giving me shallots. Got 1 here, and now, using basic addition, we've got 2. To remove the skin, you just wanna pierce it down the middle, take the skin off. Guys, you know the day, if I ever end up on like MasterChef or British Bake Off or any of these like cooking or baking shows, I need everyone to go crazy, man. Because I've been saying this for years now. I've been saying British Bake Off, shout me, MasterChef, shout me. So if it actually happens one day, I need to see everyone go ballistic because I'm gonna have to compose myself. You know, one thing I actually wanted to talk about, but I feel like this is a much more podcasty kind of topic, but it's the concept of happiness and what actually, you know what? Abort mission, bruv. This is not for right now. Gordon Ramsay's probably watching this. He's gonna think I'm some weird, depressed freak. But anyways, okay, now we need to get to chopping. So we wanna make everything thinly sliced and diced. Oh yeah, by the way, if there's anyone wondering why I cook sitting down, if I stand for too long, my blood goes down to my feet turn purple, I turn into Thanos, click my fingers, world goes crazy. So I'm doing this for everyone's safety. All right, garlic hath been chopped. Now we move on to the shallot. What do you call a Jewish onion? A shalom. How do Jewish people greet each other when they're making a beef Wellington? Shabbat shalom. Okay. Oh my God. Why do shaloms? It's not even shalom. Why do, bro, I forgot what this is called. It's burning my eyes. Why do shallots make your eyes burn more than normal onions? It's not even just making my eyes water. It's making my nose runny. By the way, if you can't see my eyes, I'm gonna give you a close up. And that way we can do a staring competition. Whoever keeps their eyes open longer has to like the video. Bro, my knife is so bad. If there's any knife companies that want to sponsor me and send me a knife, you don't even need to sponsor me, bruv. Just if you send me a knife and I'll just be like, guys, this is a good knife. All right, shallots, garlic, all chopped finally, because that took long. And what we're gonna do now is, oh my God, it burns. I feel like I got a UTI in my eyes. Oh my God, I can use this as another guilt tripping opportunity, but I don't have the time. All I have is rosemary and coriander. I've made that joke a billion times. Now we begin the cooking process. So we're gonna move on to the other station there. We've got our pan here, gonna slap that on. And we've got our shallots and garlic mixture here, and we're just gonna add that in. All right, now we're just gonna add some olive oil. I'm gonna put it on a medium-high heat. All right, cool, so next, I'm gonna allow the shallots and garlic to sweat. That's the term that he used. Don't know what that means. If you don't know, don't sweat it, it's fine. And then once that's done, that's when we add the mushrooms to that mixture. And this is what we're doing to try and create that mushroom paste. What are you doing? All right, cool. These have cooked off a bit. Now it's time to add in the mushrooms. Take a good look. This is gonna be the last time you're seeing them like this. Just gonna mix this all together. Okay, what we wanna do now, we wanna let that cook and we wanna try and get all of the juices out because like I said, we're making a paste. If there's liquids in there, then it's not gonna be able to merge together. It smells very mushroomy. Who would have thought? All right, it's been a few minutes. As you can see, it's starting to lose its juices a bit as it's cooking. But yeah, we wanna make sure that there's legit like no liquid left in here. It's a lot drier now. You can see it's a bit pasty. Now I'm gonna take it off the stove. And we're just gonna put this to the side now to cool. Now it's the fun bit. Now it's time to sear the beef. This is heating up. Just gonna add our oil. We're gonna let that heat up until it's boiling. Whilst that's heating up, we're gonna prepare our beef. All we need to prepare the beef is some tissue, plate the beef, and some salt and some pepper. First things first, we wanna pat it dry, put it on a plate, and pat it on a plate. Apparently this needs to be kind of like a similar size throughout. I'm just gonna cut a bit of it off just so the thickness is consistent. I think there should be fine. Okay, that kind of looks like the same size. Next step, season generously with salt and pepper. This is a lot of salt. I feel like I'm salting it. Just make sure every side of this is coated. But yeah, this is what it's looking like. Generously coated piece of meat right here. All right, cool. Now we start searing it. I can't lie, I'm scared because this looks hot. Gonna make sure we cover every single side. All right, cool, that should be done. Now we're just gonna put it on another plate and wait for the next instruction. Next step.
Place it on a plate and then brush it immediately with a good Dijon mustard.
Oh, damn. Okay, we need to brush it immediately. Steak here. Bro, he said immediately with urgency, so now I'm shook. Anyways, we got our mustard here. This is Coleman's mustard. Again, it's British mustard. Sorry, this is English mustard. So once again, staying on theme. I'm just gonna go here and then coat. Oh, this is a lot of mustard. I feel like Kendrick Lamar's just gonna pop out of nowhere. I need more mustard. All right, there we go. That looks like it's nice and coated. No, I got mustard on my jacket. No, I got mustard here as well. Mercedes AMG, I'm sorry. All right, now we just need to let this cool down to room temperature. So I'm just gonna put it in the room and hopefully it matches.
So we're gonna make crepes. That's right. I know it sounds weird.
What? We're making crepes? Why am I making crepes in a beef Wellington video? All right, cool. This is the first 2-in-1 cooking and baking. Today, I'm gonna make crepes for the first time. I'm a fan of shoes. I like buying shoes, but this is gonna be the first time that I make my own crepes. Bro, this is a baking video. So we need our flour, milk, bowl, egg. Welcome to my first ever hybrid cooking / baking video. First things first, we need 51 grams of flour. 49, 54. So some of you needs to Brexit. Okay, 51. 51 grams of flour. Now, 140 milliliters of milk. I'm actually getting flashbacks to baking video. I haven't done a baking video in a while. What's the last thing that I baked? We need 140 milliliters of whole milk. That's 100. Yeah, that's exactly 140. Pour that in. I think this bowl is too small. 1 egg. He said add a little bit of salt. And then we whisk together. And then this guy said to add a little bit of butter. And now we add just enough to cover the whole pan. Wait, why is it bugging out? What's going on? Oh, I didn't let the butter heat up enough. See, of course, when baking gets involved, that's when something goes wrong. I forgot I meant to let the butter heat up. This does not look like it's going to manifest into a crepe. I don't want to speak too soon, but this might not be that bad. Yeah, this kind of looks crepe-ish. Actually, no, I lied. This just looks crap. Oh yeah, I want to try the flip thing. No, go back to normal, go back to normal. All right, cool, we got crepe number 1 here. Just gonna put that to the side. And we're gonna go for crepe number 2. All right, I'm gonna try the flip method again, wish me luck. No, bro, I just have to burn myself. I need to sacrifice my life for Pakistan. Next. I clocked the flipping method. Instead of going upwards, wait, move. Instead of going upwards, you go outwards. Look, I'm gonna try to do a double now. Ooh. All right, triple now. Okay. Bro, this is my new obsession. Any Formula 1 drivers want... Oh yeah, let me show you my other Formula 1 jacket. 1 sec. You ready? Grand reveal. Bro, this jacket is too cold. No, I look like a coach. I look like a Formula 1 coach. Yep, just round that corner and then go around that corner again and just keep doing that. But make sure you do it quickly. This is Team Mercedes. Wait, one last flick. This is our last crepe.
Okay, so it's Wellington burrito time.
Ooh, wait, okay, this is the fun bit. This is assembly time. Good morning, everyone. Good morning. Welcome to this assembly. All right, cool. Assembly time. Got my cling film here. What we want to do is we want to start assembling the beef Wellington. So we've got all our components here. The beef, the mushrooms, the crepes. I got turkey rashers in replacement for the ham that you're supposed to use for this. So we need a few crepes first. And then we want to create like a little Venn diagram. Like that. I'm not sure this is gonna fit. Let me try visualize it. I think I need 3. Then we're gonna start layering with the turkey rashers. Bang. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think I could fit 1 more. 5. Then we wanna add our mushrooms and create like another layer on top. Just gonna slap these here and create like a nice even layer. Okay, finally, this train going past. 1 second. I don't know why it's taking so long. I don't know what it's training for. We're gonna finally add our beef on top. I'm gonna put it on this side right here. And then we just wanna gently roll it up. Bro, I'm scared. Because if I rip 1 crepe, that's it. I have to like restart the whole thing. Okay, it's kind of wrapping. Come on. And then bring this side over. Wait, it's kind of wrapping. All right, now we wanna do the cling film. You need to get in there, bro. And then... Oh, sorry, wrong house pipe. Say swear you just bopped in.
Swear dog.
What are you looking for?
Then I've just walked into a wrong house.
That's so fun. My door's unlocked as well. You might as well just step in.
Oh, no, sorry, customer.
No worries. How's someone just stepping into my flat, bro? I left my door unlocked as well, so I was just stepping in. All right, I'm gonna try and close this. Bro, this part is so techie. All right, cool. Get in there. Just gonna make it a bit tighter. Bro, I still can't believe someone just walked into my flat. Like, it's not like they knocked on the wrong door. They just walked in the house. Some random guy. I invited him in, but he just said no. Okay, now we need to tighten the beef by holding the ends shut and just spin it. Okay, there we go. We got our nice little beef Wellington prep thingy. Bro, this has mass to it. This is heavy. Okay, cool. Next step now is quite easy. Slap this in the fridge for 30 minutes to an hour. Wait, can you see me put it in the fridge? Wait, I need evidence, video evidence. All right, cool. The guy said to leave it in the fridge for about 30 minutes to 1 hour. It's been about 45 minutes, so let's take our concoction out of the fridge. This just looks like a burrito. Now we're gonna begin the next steps in creating this fight with Wellingtons. Sorry, beef Wellington.
Brush the surface of your pastry with egg.
Okay, now is the bit where we get our phyllo pastry. I don't know how to say it, but it's this thing right here. This is the ready rolled puff pastry. Get out. This is intriguing, bro. Got a puff pastry here. Now we need to get 2 egg yolks and 14 milliliters of water. Egg number 1. Bro, that sounded like bailiffs. No, I need just the yolk. What am I doing? Oh, I messed that up. I need to get another egg. Come on. No, I lost the other one as well. Your nan. Get it back out. Come on, come on. Cooperate. Okay, that's 1 egg yolk. And then we just want to whisk it. Now, we just want to coat this entire thing with egg wash. I'm just gonna pour this on top, it's quicker. All right, cool. Now is the rolling part. I'm gonna bring the camera a bit lower. Okay, here we go. We're gonna put this, he said somewhere near the bottom. So we're gonna just go right there. And we wanna roll this till the edges meet. Please nothing go wrong. Have the edges linked up yet? They've linked up now. And then we just wanna cut it where it meets the edge. So the edges are linking up right there. Just gonna cut here. Remove this bit. All right, that's all closed off. I'm gonna pinch this and then just cut off the edge. Bro, this is just a giant burrito. So is beef Wellington just a glorified burrito? Gordon Ramsay, if you're watching this, I'm just joking. You're probably new to this channel. Take everything I say with a pinch of salt and pepper and add it generously. Okay, cool. Now we need to egg wash it again. So it's getting double egg wash. So it's egg bath. Yeah, I think I need more egg wash. Let me get 1 more egg. Bro, this has cost me a lot of eggs. This better turn out good. This better turn out excellent. Bailiffs. Now we continue washing it with the eggs. That looks nice and egg washed. Now the next step is, bro, I don't have that. He's got some machine that he rolls it, I'll put a picture in, but basically it's a machine that looks like this. He rolls it over the dough and then it turns into this. I don't have that, but I want to get that little honeycomb looking thing. Okay, I'm gonna try and do this manually. Okay, so it just looks like little cuts and leave a gap. Cut, leave a gap. So cut here and then leave a gap and then cut, gap. And then do the same thing, but alternate. I just clocked, this is gonna take so long. I think I've done it. I don't know if you can see what it looks like. And I don't know if that helped. Now we need to transfer this onto the tray. Wait, I just clocked. It's going downwards. Why is it going up a hill? Why is my beef Wellington going up a hill? That doesn't matter. I'm gonna try and get this. Hopefully it makes the right shape that I'm looking for. Oi, it kind of looks like it. No, stop dying. Hey. Why does this look correct? That doesn't even look bad. Wait, don't get excited. No expectations equals no disappointment. So let me just, I hate this. Next step, sprinkle with flaky salt. I don't have flaky salt, but I got fine crystal salt, which is only 1 away from crystal meth. So sprinkle very generously. This doesn't even look bad. We got the nice handmade little honeycomb things. The only issue is, you can see, it's going a bit lopsided. Let me preheat my oven. I'm still trying to figure out how my oven works. My method recently has just been like, turn the buttons until it gets hot.
So if you want to cook more, just leave it in longer. That's pretty much it.
Wait, he doesn't say a time. He just said leave it in until it gets a nice crust. What is that in minutes? I was just gonna have to search up. Oh, 25 to 40 minutes. All right, cool. The oven's preheated now. It's time for this to go in the oven. Apparently, I searched it up. It needs to go in for around 35 minutes if you want it medium rare. I'm gonna slap it in, 35 minutes. I'm gonna be back. We're gonna cut it open. All right, I'm gonna leave you to it. I will see you in half an hour. 8 seconds left on the timer. And it's time to check. You know what? Let's check together. This is the part that I'm usually the most scared of because everything that I've done up until this point is for this moment right here. Look, this is even covering like for more suspense. Ooh! Oi. Look at this. All right, it's been about 5 hours. We've run through multiple utensils, plates, bowls. We've got the whole collection here as well. It's all come down to this moment. All I need right now is my beef Wellington and a knife. Bro, I don't even know if it's cooked on the inside. This is the annoying thing about this dish. You can't check on it. Like, I can't look at the oven and be like, okay, that looks like the beef's done. Like, it's a kinder surprise. But yeah, this is our invention. This is beef Wellington 1.0. I think I need to let this sit for like 10, 15 minutes. This is the final weight. I kind of want to cut it open right now, but it's the last 10 minutes, 5 hours of work. I don't want it to get ruined because I got impatient. So for now, I'm gonna get changed for the gym and I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna unbox some beef Wellington. We're gonna cut this open. This is the moment of truth. Like, it looks nice, but the main thing is what's inside it. Bro, I'm so nervous to do this because what if I open it, I just see a raw beef inside, it starts mooing at me. All right, now when I separate these two entities, I'm gonna be able to see the interior of this and see if the last 5 hours and 20 minutes of my life have been worth living. 3, 2, 1. Is this correct? I think this is correct. Wait, there's a bit of red there. Why is it bleeding? Oh my God, is it undercooked? Why is there blood at the bottom of the thing? But it looks medium rare. This is what it's looking like on the interior. If that red wasn't there, this would look nice. I'm gonna try transfer this to the plate. No. See, this looks like an improvement. This looks a bit better than before, but it's just the red at the bottom is scaring me. I don't know if this is even cooked. Because I swear it's meant to have like a gradient where it goes like from brown to like pink to like red. This is just brown red. The only way to find out if it's truly cooked or not is to eat it. We're gonna eat some beef blood. I think this needs to go in the oven for a bit longer, but... Oh, it's breaking, no. Why is this so fragile? I don't think it's cooked enough. This needs to go back in the oven. I'm gonna test it anyway. Kind of wanna try the mushrooms. I have no cutlery. I'm gonna have to eat like a sandwich. Beef Wellington sandwich. Gordon Ramsay, if you're watching this, close your eyes. Ooh, the mustard is proper nice. Go and drink. I think this is cooked. I just don't know why there's blood coming out of it. That's not cooked. That's not cooked. Bro, I feel like I just put my mouth inside a butcher fridge. That needs to go in the oven again. This is literally the final bit. Just cook it correct. It's just annoying because you can't check up on it. I think I can eat the edges though. Yeah, the edges are fine. I'm gonna put it in the oven again and then we're gonna come back to it. Beef Wellington 1, me 0, Gordon Ramsay. Shout me. Let's get this back in the oven. I don't even know if you could cook this again. I mean, it's not again, it wasn't cooked in the first place. Finished the gym, it's currently, wait, I don't even know what time it is. It's 1:50 in the morning. Anyways, I've put this in for another 10 minutes, so hopefully the interior is gonna be better, but I feel like I ruined it now, man. Because the whole point of this is that you open it, you go like this, and it's red and ripe inside. But yeah, okay, here we go. Beef Wellington, take 2. Okay, this kind of got a little bit fried off. Oh, look at that, I made black pudding, Beef Wellington black pudding. I'm gonna cut it again and see if it's any different this time. And if it's not, we're just gonna have to call it a night. Oh yeah, Gordon Ramsay, if you're new here, this is not a tutorial channel, just letting you know, FYI. Let's cut this, get a nice portion of beef Wellington. Well, this cuts a lot easier than before, moment of truth. Bro, that is cooked to the max, but it doesn't look horrible. Let's analyze the components within this. As you can see, this is burnt beyond belief, but that looks a bit more edible. We've got the mushroom layer there, we've got the layer of like, hey, stop fogging up. And then we got the turkey rasher layer. You know what, I'm gonna try it. Protein, apparently beef has a lot of protein, so this might have to just be my post-gym meal. This is what my arms are looking like right now. After the beef Wellington, we're gonna see what they look like. Beef Wellington sandwich. That's not even bad. I thought because the steak was overcooked, it was gonna be mad chewy. This is quite juicy. I thought there wouldn't be that much flavor because we literally only use salt, pepper, and mustard. This isn't too bad. I'm just gonna say this beef is well done. All right, it's not overcooked, it's just good job, well done. I was gonna say I don't think it's that bad. I don't think it's bad. Like, it's just not perfect, but this is edible and it's kind of tasty as well. This was an expensive video. My net worth has gone down by about 75%. I didn't realize this would be that expensive. Usually when I'm baking stuff, I'll get eggs, milk, mix them together, and now suddenly I got 17 croissants. But then this, the beef on its own was like £25. But anyways, I think I need to wrap this video up. Ideally better than I wrapped up the beef Wellington. Actually, I don't think I wrapped it that bad. Gordon Ramsay, I tried to make this video to make you proud. Unfortunately, I don't think that has quite been the case. However, okay, how do we spin this to work in my favor? I'm a quick learner. I like challenging myself and I do well in high pressure environments, so shout me. If you're still here, I hope you enjoyed this. Let me know your thoughts, your goals, your mother's maiden name, the name of your first pet, your phone number, 16-digit card number, CVV, crypto wallet. Bye. Catch you in the next one. Let me know what you want to see. Love, heart, Korean heart if you're from Korea. If you're from Korea, let me know.